Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about collisions in space. So, we're going to talk about three topics: stars, black holes, and galaxies. Okay, so the first one, this is going to be called a stellar collision. So, I'm going to find two stars orbiting each other. Alright, so binary star. A binary system, I mean. So, actually, let me slow down a little bit. Oh, that was almost too close. So black. Alright, so see, let me turn the marker. So oh, sorry. Oh, I'm trying to center. Oh, this is kind of bright. Alright, so what is this? Is this yeah, this is a white dwarf. Alright, but anyways, so let's say the white dwarf was actually a larger. It was the same type of star as this one. So depending on the mass and size of the stars, let's just go at the right speed, and this becomes a stellar collision. And this basically an explosion happens, and what's left is a blue straggler star. So basically the remnant of these two. Now let's talk about the high speed collisions. All right. Well, let me find try to find a star system where white giant binary might be a black hole. Seems these two are relatively the same size, maybe. This is a white giant, and oops, I gotta slow down a bit, you know. Alright, let me try to get in here. Rise up, slow down. Alright, white giant and white main sequence star. Alright, let's say these two collide. They collide at a very high rate. They get close to each other and they start spinning around each other very, very fast, and then they slam into each other, and basically a supernova or a hypernova happens. Big explosion, and what's left is a nebula or hydrogen gas for new stars to form. I know I already talked about nebulas before, but basically you could say Crab Nebula. Let's go over here. Yeah. Alright, and now let's talk about the final one, star black hole collisions. Now you could say this is an absorption. You could say, because the black hole will absorb the star, but alright, so let me go to Sagittarius A. Go to the center of the Milky Way and we'll find him. So let's say this this star over here, blue main secret star. And then let's say another star. Ooh, that's a glitch that keeps happening. Let's wait a second. Alright, oh, can't really fix that. So, yeah. Alright, so the supermassive black hole. There's one star, and then there's a. We'll talk about that later. So the star gets absorbed by the black hole. But what else happens is when it gets absorbed, the matter of the star goes on the acceleration disk. The black hole just takes its everything basically. The matter, since it's so hot, the star, since it's a star, the acceleration disk just heats up, and the black hole, in response to this, has to let out the energy. So it does that in a quasar. A quasar is when a black hole shoots out two jets from two sides. So basically, if a quasar happened right now, two jets will come out from here, shoot out from here, and then shoot out from here. Actually, let me see if they show it in this. Let's go to M87. Do they show it in here? Let's see. No, just search up Galaxy M87 if you want, and it will show a video. It will show a picture of a jet going from the center. That's a supermassive black hole in the center shooting out two jets in response to absorbing matter. And now there's one more thing about star collisions before we move on. Now let's go back to Sagittarius A, because this has actually been documented recently. Alright, so Sagittarius A. Where's the star that we talking about? Well, alright, this star right here, and this star over here. So these two, blue supergiant and blue main secret star. They say this to get close to each other. Now, this is a binary star, but let's say it's a regular blue supergiant. So let's just say the blue supergiant gets absorbed by Sagittarius A. The other one might get slingshotted out of the galaxy. Just straight out, just eat it out of the galaxy. That's a collision. That's a slingshot collision. Star black hole collision. And that's stars. Now let's talk about black hole collisions. Alright, let me find. Let's just say the supermassive black hole. Let's two black holes, two regular ones. As a matter of fact, let me go into cluster. Globular cluster. Alright, so at the center there should be a black hole 5, if I'm correct. Me try to finesse it. There we go. Ooh, alright, let me slow down, and there we go. So there's always going to be the intermediate sized black hole in the globular clusters holding it together. So let's say this black hole fuses with another black hole the same size, or smaller or bigger. Basically, you're gonna, when they get close to each other, you're gonna start to spin with each other, around each other. This is gonna create gravitational ripples. They go all around the universe. We could pick them up. We could pick up traces of these with special instruments on Earth, and then they collide, and you get a bigger black hole. Really simple. And now we're gonna talk about galaxies. Now this, we're talking. There's two scenarios for this. One, alright. So this is gonna basically be talking about the formation of the Milky Way. So basically, there's a part where the galaxy, a bigger one, is surrounded by smaller ones, and it just rips apart. So the Milky Way actually started as a smaller galaxy, but there were other ones smaller than it. So the black hole Sagittarius at the center, basically the ones that were smaller got pulled towards it, and they were ripped apart, absorbed. And now like this over here, this galaxy right here, it was like a remnant of the galaxies that were ripped apart and the matter was taken from it. They're really filled with red red stars. Yeah. This was a remnant of the galaxy. And now, yeah, that really, yeah, as a matter of fact, that's really what happened. How our galaxy came to be the Milky Way, why it's so big. And now we'll talk about actual galaxy collisions. Basically, this is when two galaxies are on the same size actually collide and a fusion occurs. This time, yeah, no ripping apart. They just straight up collide. So first they'll start to get close to each other, and when second they interact, they touch, they interact with each other, and they graze each other. So matter of fact, in a few billion years, the Milky Way and Andromeda, they'll collide. I don't know if we probably won't be around till then, but yeah. So Andromeda is I believe bigger than the Milky Way. So it won't be, we won't absolutely get ripped apart like our galaxy did to the smaller ones. But it'll be a good collision. It'll create a pretty big spiral galaxy. So as a getting back to the steps of collision, they'll graze each other the first time, and like the arms. So basically, let me slow down. I don't want to go out of frame. So the arms, see, you can kind of see it. You know what I'm talking about. This is why they call it the spiral galaxy, by the way. The arms going out, gradually going out. The arms, they'll just extend right out, since the both of the supermassive black holes at the center of the both galaxies, they'll start to pull at the other galaxies matter and gas and stars. So they'll just pull out, and then they'll hit each other again, and they'll get a lot closer this time, and then the final time they'll be right next to each other, and the supermassive black holes at the center, they'll finally collide. And then after that, the galaxy it's gonna take a while to like regain its form. It'll be much bigger than both of the Milky Way and the Andromeda. And basically we'll get a bigger galaxy. And there's one more thing with this. So when galaxies collide, there's also a thing called starburst. Starbursts are when basically the birth of stars just shoots up. Since the gas and nebulas, the matter of both the galaxies they're fusing together to create a bigger one. The gas will just hit each other, creating more stars. The stars that were originally part of the one galaxy, they'll keep exploding, but since they're joining together, there's more stars that how put this more stars think about this. All right, so I had it before. I had the explanation before, but I forgot it. All right. Let me start. Let me try. So starbursts. Oh, that was a glitch. All right. So Milky Way, Andromeda, they hit each other, and the birth rate of stars just skyrockets because the matter from both galaxies is fusing together. So the stars, just big stars, die out quick. So a blue supergiant, blue hypergiant, explode, and then yeah, in this galaxy, the Milky Way, a blue hypergiant just explodes, or blue supergiant, supernova, creating nebula, and then Andromeda, basically another big star explodes, creating nebula. And since they're both joined together, there's gonna be a lot more nebulas, increasing the birth rate of stars. So basically, there's gonna be a huge amount of stars getting produced, and and at the end we'll get a bigger galaxy with more stars, and that's starbursts. That's what we call starbursts. And so yeah, that's basically collisions in the universe. There's probably more that I haven't picked up on, but you know, yeah, this is all I have from my knowledge for now. Yeah, I'll learn more eventually. So yeah, that's the video. I'll see you guys next one.